Namo Buddhaya dan salam kebajikan. Hello everyone, we are from group 2.
And in this video, we're going to present the result of our group discussion.
The title is
Multilingualism and its Challenges, a study on language diversity and social cohesion in Makassar.
But before that, let us introduce ourselves. So, my name is Airin Asraria.
My name is Sharifah Cahya Madania.
My name is Faris Anagara Supriyadi.
My name is Andi Aulia Ika Pratiwi. So, enjoy this video.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Airin Asraria, and in this video I would like to talk about two interesting topics that we found. So the first one is multilingualism and the challenge of language diversity within one country. And the second topic is national language planning in the context of national identity building. Let's move to the problem identification. For the first topic, the problem is that too many languages can cause communication problems and social inequality. Sometimes it also causes discrimination or identity conflict between groups. And for the second topic, the problem is that new countries often find it hard to choose a national language. They must decide which language will represent their national best, and that choice affect their identity, education, and development.
In this part, I'm Andi Aulia and I will explain the problem sources of our study. There are two main points that become the basis of this problem. The first source is the experience of living in Indonesia with hundreds of regional languages. As we know, Indonesia is a multilingual country with more than 700 local languages. This situation creates a very high level of linguistic diversity, which affects how people communicate and interact in daily life. And the second source is examples of national language choices in Indonesia, especially Bahasa Indonesia. Bahasa Indonesia plays an important role as a national language that unites people from different ethnic and linguistic backgrounds. So, the experience of living in Indonesia shows that linguistic diversity brings both advantages and challenges. On one hand, it reflects the rich culture of Indonesia, but on the other hand, it can also cause communication barriers among different ethnic groups. This language difference may lead to social discrimination, unequal access, or even identity conflicts that can threaten national unity. Therefore, the implementation of Bahasa Indonesia, the national language, become very important. It serves not only as a means of communication, but also as a symbol of national identity and unity. By using Bahasa Indonesia, we can strengthen our national identity while respecting the diversity of local language that exists across the country.
Okay, I'm Faris Anagara Supriyadi and I'm going to explain about the possible purpose title. So the first is Multilingualism and its Challenge, a study on language diversity and social cohesion in Makassar. Okay, so the objection is to analyze the impact of multilingualism on communication and interaction about different ethnic groups. This objection aims to understand how multiple languages affect interaction and communication among people from diverse backgrounds. The second one is to identify the challenge faced by multilingual societies in maintaining unity and mutual understanding. This objection focuses on finding the main problem that multilingual communities face in keeping harmony and understanding. So the third one is to examine how language diversity influences education, governance, and social integration. This objective see how having many languages impact education, government, and social life. So the last is to explore strategy for managing linguistic diversity without undermining cultural identity. The goal is to find ways to manage language diversity while protecting cultural identity.
Next, I'm Sharifah Cahyamanania and I will explain our second topic, which is about national language planning and its role in strengthening national identity. The title of our study is The Role of National Language Planning in Strengthening National Identity, a case of study Bahasa Indonesia. This study looks at how national helps strengthen identity through Bahasa Indonesia. So guys, we chose this topic because it is so interesting to see how the government keeps unity in a country with many local languages. So, our study has three main goals. First, to see how national language policies shape and strengthen identity. Two, to check if the policies help different language communities stay united. And the last, to explore how to keep local language while promoting the national language. For example, how using Bahasa Indonesia in school helps people feel united without forgetting local language. Okay, next, we use a qualitative method with a questionnaire. It's collects opinion from respondents about national language policies and the effect of identity. Then, we analyze the data to find common patterns. We choose this method because it helps us understand respondent perspective better. Through this study, we hope to show how national language planning can strengthen unity in a diverse country like Indonesia.
That's all from us. Thank you for watching and see you next video. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.